was shocked at everything, you know what I'm saying?
Welcome to the Undercurrent, your source for grassroots news. I'm Lauren Windsor. In mid-April, 500 people dressed as money marched from the lobbyist central of K Street to the Capitol to protest money in politics. The K Street 5K was organized by Represent.us, a campaign launched by United Republic to support the American Anti-Corruption Act. The event crossed the ideological divide with remarks from Tom Whitmore of the D.C. Tea Party Patriots and Adam Green of the Progressive Change Campaign Committee.
Yeah, we're all here today because we have a very specific purpose. I mean, there's a problem that we recognize in Washington, and that's the power of money and the influence that it gets here in D.C. And you have a pretty clear message today, which is what? Represent us.
Progressives, the Tea Party, we disagree on a lot of issues, but we can agree that none of our goals will fully advance unless we clean up politics and have citizen-funded elections.
In other news from April, Code Pink capped off a month of no drones activism with a multi-day protest at the opening of the George W. Bush Presidential Library.
And these drones are indiscriminate and they kill people that are innocent. You can't tell me a 4-year-old child or a 5-year-old child is out there planning to attack the United States. It just doesn't work that way.
No killer drones and no spy drones.
We don't know that there's a lot of people against the war and a lot of people saying we are with Iraqi people.
I recognize one of these babies in every neighborhood in America. They've already got them in Pakistan. Why not you?
Every day.
Now, without ado, I think is the Code Pink Choir.
When George Bush is in jail, when George Bush is in jail, oh how I want to be in that number when George Bush is in jail.
May Day, otherwise known as International Workers' Day, may not be quite so visible in America, but hundreds of thousands of protesters turned out around the globe this year. Austerity and high unemployment in Europe, working conditions after the worst garment factory collapse in history in Bangladesh recently, and the heightened immigration debate in the wake of the Boston Marathon bombings were key drivers to turnout. I was on the ground in downtown Los Angeles to cover one of 3 scheduled immigration rights marches, this one for the Southern California Immigration Coalition.
Primero de mayo. Primero de mayo.
I spoke with the director of the Garment Worker Center, Marissa Nuncio, and undocumented worker José Lopez about amnesty and wages.
Workers work up to 10, sometimes 12 hours a day, 6 to 7 days a week, and they're not earning minimum wage. They're definitely not earning overtime, and this is wrong. One of the things that we support as a center, the Garment Worker Center, is a bill, that's a state bill that's being proposed that would allow workers to respond to wage theft by putting a lien against the owner's property and the property that's involved in making the clothes. And they think this is really important to be able to help them get back their wages that have been stolen. Jose also said that there's more than 80,000 garment workers in the greater Los Angeles area toiling under these conditions. And that's why we want a law like this to help respond to wage theft.
So why are you here today?
We're here today. The Garment Workers Center has always come out on May 1st. We represent and work together with garment workers in the local garment industry. We think it's important on International Workers' Day to be in the street, to be talking about the conditions under which garment workers toil, and to be demanding respect and rights for the entire workforce.
What are some of those conditions?
José Lopez would be great to answer that. ¿Cuáles son las condiciones en el trabajo de costura?
Bueno, una de las primeras malas condiciones es no se nos paga un salario mínimo.
The primary complaint is that they don't pay us the minimum wage.
La mayoría de estos negocios son conducidos por coreanos, en un 95% y un 5% latinos y otras razas. Prácticamente no se nos asegura el $8 la hora de salario ni overtime.
The majority of us are Latino workers. There are a variety of other races and ethnicities that are owners of the factories. We're not being paid, the minimum wage, which is $8 an hour.
Immigration reform is the big topic on the Hill. Everyone was talking about it as one of Obama's big initiatives for his second term. It's being stymied by the Boston Marathon bombings, as we can't let anyone in or else we'll be welcoming terrorists onto our soil. What do you think about that?
I think that's something to divert attention from what's really needed. Our immigration system is broken. It's very obvious. We have a huge, beautiful, vibrant immigrant community that contributes to this country, and they're treated as second-class citizens. So whatever immigration reform passes needs to be just. It needs to be a logical, comprehensive, and effective, quick path to citizenship, and it needs to include all that are here. It needs to be a pathway for all of the undocumented communities that are here. Bringing up issues of the Boston bombings, I think, is a really it's a really offensive way to divert attention from what the immigrant community is saying that they need and well deserved.
More shocked than anything, you know what I'm saying?
Harsh austerity measures that have caused a steep spike in unemployment and a dramatic decline in wages have the global middle class crying Mayday. While Congress moves swiftly to remedy the flight afflictions of the affluent, it has moved like molasses in every other respect in undoing the damage of the sequester. We must stop listening to lobbyists and start listening to labor. I'm Lauren Windsor. Thanks for watching. Get pulled in to the Undercurrent.
My state of mind, have I been hypnotized to believe in lies with the monologue, questioning God like Habakkuk, cause the odds keep stacking up. Where is the illumination for the human nation?